Da, da, da. Hey, Grego, can you bring me my iPad, please? Yes. Thank you. You're moving. Hey, Alice's Biggie Bag. How's it going? Thank you, sir. How are you guys doing? Got my iPad, handy dandy. All right, let's see. Have you guys gotten any writing done lately? Anyone? I've been like super slacking on writing this year, which is sad because I was super busy with writing for most of last, like end of the year kind of stuff. And man, I have not been getting done as much as I thought I would be getting done this year, which is bad. So luckily with live write-ins, that's why we do these, is to get some writing in because I've been slacking. So I'm gonna write down some of the prompts here to keep track. Let's see. What are you drinking tonight? I've got some wine in a to-go thing. Sorry, I put these up so you can see me. Taylor, how's it going? Have you gotten any writing done lately? Let me know. Tonight I'm drinking a rosé. That's what we're drinking. What are you guys reading? Do you guys have coffee tonight? Water, soda, tea? Who's drinking beer, alcohol, liquor? Anyone? Any takers on that? Writing down more prompts. I need, hey, accidental scribe. Hey, girl. Elizabeth Fairfax, yes, cool. Taylor, editing your nano project and drinking vodka. Okay, you're in the right place. Good, we're in the right place. I'm gonna grab my phone stand real quick so that I can hold up a timer for you guys. Not I says the volume. Hello, Hank Tinker. All right. Yes, I saw your blog post, Accidental Scribe. Loved that. That was actually a really good post. I appreciated that. Alice is being by prepping for a children's book convention. Sweet. SCBWI. That's a lot of letters in Birmingham, Alabama. What on earth do all those letters stand for, if you don't mind my asking? Because I have no clue what that means, but it sounds amazing. So if you hear anybody snoring, that's my dog Hank. Yeah, he's in the office and he snores kind of loud. All right. One last prompt. I'm going to write it down. Okay. Green tea, sweet. I like it. I can't get like into the taste of green tea. I don't know. It never sits well in my mouth. That sounds dirty. Okay. Can't say it out loud. Even though usually when I write stuff down, I say it out loud. All right. Who's using Scrivener tonight? Who's using Google Docs? Who's using Microsoft Word? Let me know what weird programs you've got going on tonight. It's always good to see how diverse everybody's writing routines are. Is it weird without the light? Is it better? You just enjoy this giant glare on the top of my head? It is nice, isn't it? I do have a very large glare. It's cool. All right, let's see. 7, 10. All right. You guys ready, right? I guess I can kind of aim you down. Word. Sounds like you could be speaking slang. I'm assuming that's the Microsoft Word, yes. So do you like Microsoft Word? Do you find it as useful as you need it to be? Is there stuff that you think is missing from Microsoft Word? Because personally, I use Scrivener for my writing projects, but I mean, we all kind of grew up with Word. Taylor, I'm a Scrivener gal. Yeah, so, okay, so here's what this thing stands for. SCBWI, Society of Children's Book Writers and Illustrators. That's pretty stinking awesome. That is amazing. Sounds like the perfect place to be if you write kids' books. Especially to be able to meet the illustrators all there too, so you guys can kind of exchange ideas and get connections. That's awesome. So, yeah, so even with Scrivener, I like the fact that I can kind of separate by projects and I can just add something to a project and organize those like mini side projects on the side as well. You can kind of rearrange them or, pardon me, put them in whatever order that you want. So it comes in handy. But I don't know, it just kind of depends on how you store stuff in Word, right? Like if you have like Dropbox or whatever, works pretty well. Okay, let's see. So if you're wondering why we have sprints or live write-in tonight, so Maria, a fellow writer who joined last time and is a fellow local writer, she specifically said that she wanted a live write-in on a full moon night. Now, she didn't realize that I would just go ahead and take that and go with it. But I had roller derby with my kid last night, so we didn't know what time we were going to get home. So that's why it's tonight instead of last night on the actual full moon. There you go. Yeah, Word, it's what I have. So that's the thing, is most of the time our computers come with Word. So that's kind of the default program. And even for Scrivener, like the only reason I really got Scrivener is because I did NaNoWriMo and I learned about NaNoWriMo and heard about it. And then you got the discount code at the end. So that was the kicker for me. Let's see. I'm gonna start a new little Scrivener, accidental scribe Scrivener. Yep. I don't know, just it works well. I still have Word. I still use it for, you know, normal kinds of documents and projects if I need to send them or if it's for work or whatever else. I use Word, obviously. But for Scrivener, that's what I use for writing. And there are tons of things in there. All right, so it's about 13 after the hour. Let's go ahead and get started on a sprint here. Let me know how long you want the sprint to be. Do you want it to be 10, 12, or 15 minutes? Put it down in the comments. Let's choose how long we want this sprint. And I've got 3 different ideas for prompts tonight. So I will go ahead and type one of those into the comments on the side, and then we'll see how long that sprint is going to be. So it's going to wiggle it up. Set up. $15 minutes. Okay. 10 minutes, just get started. Okay, so we got 2 votes for 15. Elizabeth and Taylor both say 15 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and go for 15 minutes. All right, so I'm going to type in the prompt and set up the timer. You ever had that weird song that pops in your head every single time you have random time? Mine is Mbop by the Hanson Brothers, in case you're wondering. That's what happens in my head. All right, so here's the prompt. There's a happy ending to this, right? Not likely, no. All right, 15 minutes on the clock. We're gonna write for 15 minutes. Timer will go off. I think I've got it on vibrate. So just to make sure we can hear it, and if you want to see me have a small heart attack, sound is on. So here we go. Let's see how it goes. 15 minutes. Start typing. Yes. Yes, you may.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Once again, the quote is, there's a happy ending to this, right? Not likely. No. That's not your time. Not your time. Let's walk outside. Okay. All right, timer's up. How many words did you get? Let me know. I got 565 on that one. Let's see. There's a little poster in there. I was looking for a big one. There we go. All right. How'd you guys do? Was that good? How was the prompt? Decent prompt. I'm done. Can't use that prompt anymore because we use nothing but new ones every single time. All right. Yes, so accidental scribe is right. So, okay, so she uses Scrivener 2. You can use the discount code from the Scrivener app as well. Right. And it's super helpful having Scrivener on your laptop as well as like an iPad. So, in case you don't know, my thing that I'm typing on is a laptop that's really an iPad with a keyboard and everything. So it's super useful, super handy. Most, chargers are nice and small. And the app, you can have it sync with your files that are on your computer or whatever through like Dropbox, or you can save it just about anywhere. It's amazing. So yes, very useful, very handy. And I've written for 2 nanos on my iPad that's set up like a computer, as well as Camp Nano. Do you guys do Camp Nano? I mean, that's an interesting question. I think that'd be fun to find out. Who here does Camp Nano and who only does regular Nano? Or do you not do any of that and you're just a writer in general? Let me know those too, because I feel like NaNoWriMo, like the November one, gets all the attention. Most people don't seem to know about Camp Nano. And I think Camp Nano is not really, I'm gonna turn that down. I don't think Camp Nano is taken nearly as seriously as regular Nano, just because it's like everybody just kind of puts all their attention only on November. All right, so let's see what we got. Camille got 471. Sweet. Taylor, 459. And an idea for a blog post. Nice. All right, let's see. Your prompt plus 26. I read a quick anecdote. Awesome. Elizabeth, 357. As software goes, Scrivener is super low price, less than $100. Yeah, it is less than $100. But like I said, it's still really nice to have that code, that coupon code to get half off when you do Nano. Super useful. Let's see. With me, I've never heard of Camp Nano. This past Nano was my first. I do all the Nano. You know me, Alice. I've only done one, the last Nano. Okay, so in case you did not know, so let's talk about this weird hair. Okay, so that you do know, there are actually, That up, the glare is bothering me. All right, so there are actually 2 Camp Nanos. There is one for like spring break time, and then there's another one in the summer. So what is it? I think April. No, March. Is it March? Oh gosh, is March Camp Nano? It's March or April is Camp Nano, and then there's one in June or July that is the summertime one. And so you get kind of these back to back because they're only a couple of months apart. And then further on, you get regular Nano, which is November. So it just kind of depends on which one you do. But Camp Nano is actually a separate website as well. So if you want to do Camp Nano going into the regular, there you go, April and July. Thank you, Elizabeth. So April is the first Camp Nano, which is like spring break time. And then July would be your summertime Camp Nano. Camp Nano, like I said, is a separate website from the regular NaNoWriMo. So if you want to try signing up for those and participating in Camp Nano, make sure you head over to the Camp Nano website and not the NaNoWriMo website. Now, don't get me wrong, you can actually sign up on both because you can have your projects listed on both of the websites if you really want to, but that's up to you. Again, both of them are free in the whole ordeal, so you don't need to worry about that. But just so that you know, there are 2 separate entities. Yeah. I think it's also listed on Camp Nano that you can do editing, rewrites, all that kind of jazz instead of just new words. You can also do it for how many words you're editing, all that kind of fun stuff. So it's not just writing a novel in 30 days. You can also edit your novel in 30 days. It's good to have options. So let's see. All right, so I have a couple more prompts here. I'm thinking about making another one. All right. 7:35. Which prompts do I want to use here? Okay. Oh. Hold on. Okay. So I'm thinking about the next prompt. So next prompt. So we've done prompts before where we wrote about our, favorite color or whatever. I'm thinking about doing one where we write about your favorite famous work. So either it can be a painting. Thanks, Sam. It can either be a painting, a song, a sculpture, something like that. Include a famous work by someone else. It can actually even be a novel. You can either have that listed too. Either it's like, it can be a novel that's sitting on a table. It can be a piece of artwork that's on the wall. It can be a statue or a piece of art that they pass by, something like that. But that's what we're going to do. Include a famous work of art. I'm putting art in quotations here because it can be any kind of art. That's why I'm not ragging on art here. In your writing. Okay. Include a famous work of art in your writing. We're going to do this for our next sprint. Do you need a couple more minutes to let your brain defrost here? Hold on. Get more to drink. That's what we do really in between these writing sprints. We get something to drink. It makes the writing better, I have to say. Hey, Offspring, can you get me the bottle? The tall pink bottle in the beer fridge. Bottle of wine, woman. Thank you. That's why we have children, right? Child labor. See? Yes. Accidental scribe. Sorry, the browser died. Thank you. Word count was 448. Okay, sweet. Nice. See, we're all right about there with the word counts. It's nice. So proud of you guys. Oh, we're refilling. I'm taking the bottle. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So, nice full glass. Yes, Taylor, you get your vodka, lady. That's what we needed. All right. Everybody stretched out? A little twisting? Everybody comfortable? All right, 15-minute sprint. Write using a famous piece of art in your writing. And it can be any kind of art. Again, it can be painting. It can be a famous symphony. It can be anything that you want. Famous art. Let me know at the end what it is. Don't tell me yet because you got to write your stuff first. Make sure that you actually use that. Because if you're starting to write and then it changes and then you told us the wrong thing that you were going to write about, tease. All right. So we're going to do 15 minutes again. All right. Ready, set, go. Just kidding. That's kind of what it sounds like, though. That's all right. Very good. All right. How many words did you get? Let's see. All right. I had to say that was a good one. I told you you get stuck. Carefree Kimberly. Woo, girl, you got here late. I hope you got some writing done. That's all I can say. All right, Camille, 592. Axel Scribe, 453. Sweet. So my hands went pretty fast, and it was actually based on a memory. So 730. I got a lot. 351. You guys, these are awesome. 453. All right, so what famous work did you write about? Did you include in your writing? Let me know. I used the Mona Lisa at the Louvre. That is the one that I chose because I've actually been there, so I had my character go there. Let me rephrase that. I got paid to go there, so that was pretty flippin' exciting. So yeah, I made sure to hold on to that memory. Alice wrote a poem, 67 words. Awesome. Very cool. I told you, got fast fingers. Sounds naughty. But I'm pretty good at typing. And like, seriously, once you just kind of get in the groove. And I think also when you know what you're writing about, when you already have that idea in your head, especially, like I said, it was kind of based on memory. So the whole situation is already up in the noggin. So I just kind of let it go out. It was good. East of Eden by John Steinbeck. The book was his wife's. That's awesome. Very cool. All right, that's good to include. Bridget. Hey, Bridget. How's it going? Girl, we're just about to close up shop. Like, it just ends in a couple of minutes. But I'm so glad that you joined. Like, welcome. Haven't seen you in forever. Goodness gracious. Girlfriend, I have been typing. Thank you. Get ready for bed. Love you. It's my offspring. Jackson, leave it, Brownie. Here. Jackson Pollock's number 5, 1948. That is awesome. Oh, man. I haven't seen Jackson Pollock in a long time. And I have to say, you know, such an interesting way of painting that a lot of us would go, that's just children's stuff. But actually, there's little things that he did that made such a big difference on his actual pieces where you can actually figure out if it's a real Jackson Pollock or if it's a fake. I've watched some documentary thing about him and his work, and it was really interesting. Axel Scribe, my story got wicked sad. Aw, you gotta turn it around for characters. Alice, I love prompts. My mind just wings it. So liberating. I tell you what, there is something exciting about having some sprints, especially when they just kind of jar something in your head. It works out well sometimes. And then there's other times where you sit there and you get a prompt and you're like, all I have is like one small image and I don't quite know what to do with it. I don't see the characters going anywhere. So it's good when they kind of actually connect to something and you're like, I can do this. I can use this. John Cage, it's a running joke in my house. I'm going to have to just kind of go with that. Is it like a brother for Nicolas Cage? I don't know what John Cage is. I would have to look that one up. It's a running joke. Is it like a running joke? Is it like an ongoing joke? Because, you know, there's more than one word, one meaning for that word. Taylor, it's been so nice to actually write and not edit. I haven't just sprinted a long time. I tell you what, so that's kind of why I do the live write-ins. And I mean, they're only like an hour long, but being able to just kind of sit down and crank out some words. And I mean, okay, so let's look at it. So my total for today, I got $12.95 for 1 hour. Cranked that out. I mean, that's not bad for an hour of writing. So seriously, just being able to sit down and get some fast ideas out and just pop those things out works amazingly well. And especially because, just like you're saying, sometimes you get so engrossed in one project that you forget about actually writing or having fun with writing again because you get too hyper-focused on the things and projects that you're actually working on. So yeah, way more fun to just do a couple of sprints real quick. Still drinking, don't worry, still working on that. I'm gonna empty that cup real quick. So on the post-it notes, woohoo! Got all of the sprints done tonight. I hope you guys had fun with this. I hope to see you guys again next month. So if you have a favorite night, a favorite day of the week or something that you think that we should do this again next month, or if you want to do it on the next full moon, because we're going to pick on Maria about that. Actually, my full moon thing is under the computer. Hold on. Lift you guys up for just a second. My lunar calendar is in here. All right, so you're a little bit lower now. Let's see when the next full moon is, if you guys want to stick on that schedule. So the next one is going to be March 9th. It's literally just next month. So March 9th, you guys want to do the next live write-in on that night, and we can do that. And I will just go ahead and plan that. Look it up. I don't think I have anything on March 9th. Let's check the calendar, shall we? Because you know I have those. Calendar. March 9th. All right. March 9th. It should be good that evening. It's a Monday. Does that work for everybody? It's a Monday, just like this. It's like a repeat of this. But you know I'll have all different prompts, so don't worry about that. We'll definitely have different stuff to write about. And yeah, I hope you guys had a great time sprinting with me tonight, drinking with me tonight. I'm going to go continue drinking. I'm done writing for the evening. And yeah, so I guess we can just plan for March 9th for the next one, and we'll do that. And I'll make sure that I list it before the day of, because, you know, it's kind of last minute with posting this one. But yeah, I'll see you guys next month. Have a great evening. Thanks for writing and drinking with me. Good night, you guys.